What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for you to grow up? What's it gonna take for you to grow up and tell your children to grow up and take responsibility for their children? What is it going to take? I'm a 48-year-old man. I am bumming out my parents' house. I don't have a home of my own. I don't have children of my own. But every time I blink, I'm taking care of your children. I'm taking care of your children's children. And why should I have to do that when they're grown, when they make more money than me in a month than I make in a year? And yet you refuse to tell them to grow up. You refuse to make them take responsibility. You refuse. Yes, you. You refuse to let me breathe. You refuse to let me exhale. You refuse to let me inhale. You refuse to give me a break. You refuse to let me be a grown-ass man and live the life that I chose to live versus the life that you chose for me to live. You refuse to let me be me. You refuse to kill each and every one of my siblings who have children. You refuse to give them the truth. You have made life too easy for them. But what are you going to do? Because we're not going to live forever. You're not going to live forever. So when you hit the earth in the next 20 years, when I'm like 70, am I finally going to be able to live my life? Am I finally going to be able to pursue that dream of being an actor? Am I finally going to be able to pursue that dream of being free, of having the life that I was meant to have versus the life you forced me to live because you won't tell your children, your fucking children who are grown? None of your children are under 30 years old. And I'm almost 50, taking care of their fucking happy accidents and their financial problems while I have financial problems of my own. You make me lend them money. You tell me on this side of your mouth that they're going to pay me back. You're telling them on this side of your mouth that they don't have to. So what's it gonna be? You're gonna tell the truth now? Or are we gonna have to wait until you're in the ground before I can get down? Because it doesn't make any sense that a grown-ass man has to cater to a woman who won't tell her grown-ass children to grow the fuck up and live and make mistakes and fail. I'm tired of being at the bottom of the barrel. I'm tired of being the only one you look past. There's 7 of us. But in your eyes, you only have 5. Because you're older too, we don't get to do what we want to do. We have to make sure we have money to move while we're lending money and giving money to the other ones who are living above their means and refuse to do what is right. And yet, if they get pregnant, you're all gung-ho about that shit. But I was told to my face by you can't get anybody pregnant. Don't go out and have the life you want. You're not going to be that cop. You're not going to be that actor. You're not going to be that superhero. You're going to be the all-time family babysitter. You're going to babysit your siblings. You're going to babysit their kids. And their kids are going to grow up and have better jobs than you. And no one's going to say, thank you. No one's going to say, we're sorry. No one's going to say, we'll do better. No one's going to give a flying fuck about you until you're dust in the wind. And when you're dust in the wind, they're all going to come to your funeral and tell all kinds of beautiful lies about you. So I'm done being this family's bitch. Scene.